Das ist voll das schöne Tier, Mann. Armer Wolf. Nimm's dir nicht so zu Herzen. Wölfe sind richtig schöne, stolze Tiere. Das erste, was ihm einfällt, Mann, ist hässlich. Hör auf, die Wölfe zu beleidigen. Was ist mit dir falsch gehalten? Okay.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Das machen wir, nachdem wir draußen alles gut. Ein Ruder. Ein tolles, zerbrochenes Ruder. Und eine Strickleiter. Hat sich doch fett gelohnt. So. Stecken wir dein Schwert weg. Und lass uns mal reingehen.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing.
Ich würde mir ein Schloss besorgen.
Nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Ja.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Das ist immer so.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Oh.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
So magisch.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden.
Sorry, mein
Then,
Broiler.
from the
Ich weiß
woods,
gar nicht, ob man den in der Aufnahme
broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Okay.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Hey, Geralt, das habe ich zuerst gesagt.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Na gut.
Thanks for your help.
Mehr kriegen wir hier wohl nicht raus.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Okay. Ich beklaue ich leider trotzdem. Ich weiß, es ist herzlos. Es bricht mir auch gerade das Herz, weil sie so nett waren zu der Anna. Aber Toussaint ein märchenhaftes Herzogtum Verlauf. Das hatte ich aber, glaube ich, schon vorgelesen. Eine ganze Servierplatte in dem Riesenschrank. Wahnsinn. Hallo? Aha. Okay.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Okay. Da ist noch was. Hey. Der GTA-Spieler in mir... Oh, da ist eine Truhe im Wasser. Der GTA-Spieler in mir möchte jetzt angeln. Rezept. Wow, okay. Das war eine coole Truhe. Dafür, dass sie einfach so rumlag. Wink. Kann ich hier wieder hoch? So. Weltkarte. Wo bin ich denn überhaupt? Da, und ich soll zum Baron. Dann nehme ich dieses Fragezeichen mit. Aber halt, Moment. Erstmal Meditation, so 2 Stunden. Das Wetter in Wählen ist auch immer scheiße. Aber es ist jetzt ein bisschen sonnig. Hey. Monsternest. Aha.
Little nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Hey. Okay, hier haben sie Leichen verbrannt. Und die sind aus Verzweiflung dann wahrscheinlich, ja. Und haben noch ein paar Männer vom Baron mitgenommen. Toll. Dann mal auf. Neue Markierung, verbrannte Ruinen. Okay, ich schaue mich hier mal kurz um. Allein nur, weil es hier einen Wegpunkt gibt. Warum gibt es hier einen Wegpunkt? Wegen diesen Kräutern bestimmt. Da unten ist irgendwas. Irgendwie kommt man hier nach unten. Okay. Schauen wir mal. Den Eingang finde. Sieht oink. Was haben wir denn hier? Eine Truhe, da hinten in der Ecke. Verbesserte Greifenhose. Okay. Aber das ist noch kein Weg nach unten gewesen. Ich gehe jetzt auch gar nicht nach unten. Ich bilde mir das nur ein. Okay. Wenigstens ein Wegpunkt, da muss ich den Rest nicht laufen. Oh. Geralt Superheld. So.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought home a bucket of greens yesterday. These are
Faithless, move it!
Can't seem to catch my breath. I think the smudge...
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
Okay.
There are a lot of them beasties you've, you know. Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
Er sagt mir was, aber es ist keine Quest.
Oi lads, fancy an outing?
Ye seek trouble?
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Gerne doch. 40 Kronen.
Hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Nicht gut. Wo ist denn der Baron? Achso, ich renne wieder zurück.
You white one. Look like you got soused last night too.
Witcher, a word, please.
Ja.
What is it?
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside, what did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is.
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Sending men to the gallows for rape
Okay.
again?
Nothing here for
Don't
you.
give a crying fuck.
Was ist das? Liebesbrief. Mein geliebter Mann, wie war ich nach deinem letzten Brief erleichtert? Ich bin so froh, dass du nach der Verletzung auf dem Wege der Besserung bist. Mir ist klar, wie es dich betrüben muss, die nächsten Wochen in einem Feldlazarett verbringen zu müssen. Aber mein Herz ist voll der Freude darüber, dass du nicht mehr dein Leben auf dem Schlachtfeld riskierst. Tamara wächst und wächst und wächst. Sie kann sogar schon stehen, wenn sie sich festhält. Natürlich ist sie noch recht unsicher auf ihren kleinen Pummelbeinchen. Man muss ständig auf sie aufpassen. Wann immer ich mich abwende, klettert sie auf den Tisch und schnappt sich, was ihre Händchen zu fassen kriegen. Gestern hätte sie beinahe einen Topf mit heißer Suppe über sich geschüttet. Ich glaube, ich werde die Müllerstochter als Hilfe einstellen. Sonst fürchte ich, dass ich bald zu langsam für Tamara sein werde. Vor allem jetzt, da du fort bist und ich die Hausangelegenheiten sämtlich alleine versehen muss. Lieber Philipp, ich vermisse dich schrecklich und ich kann deine Rückkehr kaum erwarten. Ich bete jeden Tag zu Melitele für deine Gesundheit und die unserer Tochter und darum, dass unsere Familie bald wieder vollständig ist. Hoffentlich ist dieser furchtbare Krieg bald vorbei. Ich liebe dich für immer, dein Anna. Und die Frau hast du geschlagen?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms will please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon.
Ja.
In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about the family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Okay. Ja, werden wir machen. Alle Hinweise in Oxenfurt. Gute Händler und Quests sind.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Ja,
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. The word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you're done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper.
Was?
All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Na, bitte
Think
nicht.
you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't
Mein
do
Controller
it
ist
all.
kaputt. Es könnte sein, dass das nicht klappt.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman.
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Ich hoffe, der Controller macht jetzt mit. Bitte, bitte, bitte. Aber Ciri hat keine Zeichen, deshalb sollte es funktionieren. Aber ich habe vergessen, beim Reiten, was ist nochmal schnell reiten? A oder X? Hallo Hase.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
Oh Gott. Das kann ja nicht sein.
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Ja, ist leider... Okay, geht. Das ging, zum Glück.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
Und warum schreit die so?
What?
Oha.
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And They make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Das habe ich ja... Okay, das habe ich ihn noch nicht gefragt, glaube ich.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Okay, alles klar.
So long.
Die anderen Sachen, weiß nicht, warum die nicht ausgeraubt waren, die hatte ich ihn schon gefragt. Bau des Barons. Okay. Dann mal raus hier.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Okay.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Nichts.
So long.
Okay. Aber das ist ein guter Punkt, um die Aufnahme zu beenden. Ich danke sehr fürs Zuschauen. Ich werde nochmal schnell abspeichern, wenn ich den Speicher da. Ein freier Speicherplatz. Spiel gespeichert. Ich danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.